Messi. Marquoyer has it on that wing. Here's a shot. Henderson made a wild stab work spell. Here's another shot. Right by the score. Henderson has scored for Canada.
Celebrini and Bedard. We're seeing the locker room.
Well, even like thing, it's like both of them in the off season. Like one went and did what was it, the double IHF, and then the other one said no.
Yeah,
and it's like both of them, they took big steps in the off season.
Yeah.
I think coming into this year, both players look like they took like big steps in their development and stuff.
So
like that.
you're seeing in San Jose, they're doing the tarps off.
Yeah.
They have the necklace.
Yeah.
Shark necklace. So
Yeah.
it's like a locker room that's really getting built.
Joe Thornton started that, right?
No. Revo.
Oh, was it Reeves?
Reeves.
No, what? Oh, okay. Well,
So
Reeves.
Ryan Reeves is, he's been that guy since like maybe even before Vegas.
Oh, okay,
but he
okay.
loves walking just topless all the time.
Okay.
So now he's like the veteran
Okay,
in that
in the
locker room.
room.
He's like, all right, guys, because they had a tradition before where they'll just take like box of Kleenex, anything, and they'll just make that into a trophy. That was like
Okay.
their thing for a while.
Okay.
And they're like, we're done with this. We're gonna have this like necklace. He got his necklace made.
Okay.
He's like tarps off, and you gotta do an interview like that.
Oh, that's wicked.
So whoever gets the necklace, their tarps off. You're doing
You
an interview.
look pretty jacked.
Yeah,
man.
yeah. Everybody's like, oh, where's the hair?
Yeah. Just a little baby boy, man.
Yeah.
He's what? Is he even 20?
No, he's not even 20 yet.
That's nuts,
No.
eh?
So like you're just seeing that.
Look,
and
what
now
was I
the-
doing at 20? Like
nuts,
the
right?
kids these days,
Yeah.
they're like wild.
Yeah. So just watching, like seeing Celebrini, seeing that locker room and how they're like he's getting loose. It's
You know,
good. That's how he starts.
Yeah, I was
right?
gonna say winning is fun.
Yeah.
And that's contagious, right?
Yeah.
So
But when you build that kind of like locker room and you get your veteran guys who are just trying to make it very light on the guys.
yeah.
And everybody's getting along. I think that's the very first step where things
Even
start
even
moving
Chicago,
forward.
same thing too. They
Yeah.
have a good balance, I think, of veteran. Like
Yeah.
still they're not there, but you can see like some of the like Lebushnov or whatever, the defenseman.
Yeah.
Even he's playing well, and
Yeah.
like it feels like it's starting to kind of come together.
They were
But-
they were asking Bedard, right? They're like, hey, how do you feel, right? And then you got Tara Vinen in the background. It's like, hey, I'm Bedard. I'm the best player in the world. I'm so handsome.
Yeah.
Like, he just looks up. He's like, yeah, that's whatever he said.
Yeah. No, it's hilarious.
Right? So it's like it's light in the locker room. I know Felino's their like veteran and
Veteran
everything.
guy, yeah.
He's a little more of like a
He pulls out the whip sometimes.
but it's good. You're seeing, the kind of
A bit more fun.
personalities coming out.
Yeah. And I think the league needs to take this and kind of run with it.
Run with it.
Like,
Yeah.
there's enough of like the players just being like quiet, just thing. I think they take this, run with it, and I think this is what grows the game.
For sure.
Yeah.
It's not even just the growing of the game. I just think this is, it's weird. It's like kind of maturity within the team.
Yeah.
When you're starting to just open up and you could talk like that. And then you got your veterans who are also protecting.
Well,
you.
even I was gonna say for them too, like it's a lot easier kind of talking and stuff when things are going well for you, right?
It's true.
It's
true.
hard talking to the media when they're asking all these people like, oh, why aren't you doing well, or like, hey, what could you have done? And now I think it's like a little bit lighthearted just because both players are doing well. But hey, big on them. Like you could tell, like I know Bedard put in a lot of work in the off season, and it's showing, which is great.
Exactly. I mean, we were talking about yesterday. Ovechkin came out to the media. He's like, "Hey, who do you think is more famous? Is it Messi or Taylor Swift?"
I think it's Taylor Swift still.
I'm telling you, nobody's listening to Taylor Swift in Africa, man.
Hey, I bet you go to like just think of North America. How many girls?
No, you're talking about North America. I'm talking.
I know
about
all the guys.
You go to like the middle of nowhere in Africa. Go to the Congo.
I bet you go.
I'm telling you, they know Messi. They don't know Taylor Swift.
I don't know, man.
What, you think they know Taylor Swift?
Let's
just say Congo.
Oh, well, like but you're talking about Congo. I'm talking like even look at Asia and stuff. I bet you more Asians know Taylor Swift.
No, not more
I
than
think
Messi.
so.
Soccer is such a massive sport.
I don't
man.
know. But
It's-
you're
it's-
thinking about the guys. Like think about
I'm thinking
all
about
the
girls too. I'm talking about girls too.
I don't know. Because
Funny
I
as-
know guys for sure would know Taylor Swift. Girls,
All right, man. Agree to disagree, bro.
look, I don't know. Look, think about it like this. Like look at Travis Kelce. Like
Nobody knows Travis Kelce
they
outside
just-
of the Western world. I'm telling you this right now.
But I'm saying like
Yeah.
look at the fact that Taylor Swift. I don't know if they got married now or they're
They're
still dating
engaged. I think
or
they're supposed to get
whatever.
married or
But
something, yeah.
the fact that it had for him like how many like Swifties are wearing Travis Kelce jerseys? So
No, I get it, man, but that's more of a North America thing. And think about it, the population in North America is not even half of the population of the rest of the world.
I don't know, man.
I'm telling you, Messi is another level, man.
Oh,
It's not even I'm telling you, Ovechkin said that on purpose to the media.
Yeah.
He knew what the answer is. He just want to get people riled up, just like people like you and me.
Yeah. Who's bigger, Kelce or like Ovechkin?
In the world?
Yeah.
Yo, come on, man. 250 million Russians. I'm telling you, it's Ovechkin.
That's funny. Like
It's
the
I think
famous what was it? Khabib
Yeah,
against
yeah.
McGregor
8
thing.
million is like Russians 250
50 million,
yeah. All right, so I want to try this new thing out where I'm gonna throw out random statements,
Okay.
and then you're gonna rate it from 0 to 10. 0 meaning
Unlikeliness?
completely you disagree with
Yeah,
the
yeah, yeah.
statement,
Okay.
and then or a 10 that you completely agree with,
Agree.
it, and just give your
Opinion.
opinion about
All right,
it.
let's go with that.
I'm gonna pull it out. Let's see. All right. So the Golden Knights, like they won, right, when they got a team.
Yeah.
So then the two new teams, which is the Kraken and Mammoth, they'll win a cup before any Canadian team does. 0
Oh,
to 10.
jeez. The way things are going, I don't know. Edmonton made it to the finals. I'd say 0, I guess.
So you think there's
No way.
absolutely no chance
No chance.
that those teams.
Well, there's 6. I'm just thinking odds wise.
Yeah.
There's what 6? You got Vancouver.
no, you have 7 teams.
7? Is it Vancouver?
3,
4 teams in the West and then
Yeah.
3 in the East, right?
Yeah.
So I think 7 teams compared to 2. I think the odds are in my favor. No.
No, I know you're playing by that.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, just based on like the Golden Knights, winning a cup within the first 2 years.
But you know what the biggest thing is? I think the Golden Knights, they just got lucky because I think the teams didn't know.
Yeah.
So
Like
like
gave up a lot of those pieces.
that's
right?
what I'm saying. So
Yeah.
like I think they like because what you're only allowed to protect I think 2 or 3 guys. How many
Yeah, it was like either you could protect like 10 players
or
or
something?
you're
like that.
doing like 3 defensemen and
Yeah,
6
yeah.
forwards.
So
or something like
whatever
that.
it is, but like I think Vegas just got lucky and they got a bunch of not like star players, but a bunch of really good, decent players,
Yeah.
and they were just able to ride off that, right?
Build a team.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I think when it comes around to like Seattle and what was the other team?
The Mammoth.
What Mammoth? They're not.
The
expan-
Mammoth, I'm just saying they're relocated. So
Okay,
I just kind
okay.
of put them in that category.
yeah. But like let's take Seattle. Like I
Yeah.
think the second time around where they tried like doing it, I think teams were more
they
prepared
were.
because
were.
I think like some players they didn't even protect that.
They did kind of go on a different route.
Yeah.
They didn't go for that, like grabbing as many draft picks or just getting young players. They
Yeah.
ended up picking guys who are a little older.
Okay.
So they went a different, like Ron Francis went a different path. where people are kind of scratching their head.
Okay.
All right. So the next one is the Toronto Maple Leafs will start rebuilding by July 1st.
This year,
Yes.
0.
You just think they're not going to start
No
rebuilding?
chance.
No chance?
No chance. As long as they have Matthews on the team,
Mm,
Nylander, I don't think they rebuild.
okay.
How do you rebuild with the best player? Like
No, but rebuild,
highest paid
rebuild
pla-
means that you're going to be thinking about that you're going to be trading those guys away. That's your rebuild.
oh,
That's how
I
it
don't think
starts.
so. I don't think so.
Okay. Third one is the Florida Panthers and the Edmonton Oilers will not make the playoffs.
I think. Oh, geez. Let's make things interesting. Let's say 10. Hot take.
You think that they're not, both of them are not going to make
No, I think they'll make the playoffs. But like you're talking about meeting in the finals again.
no, like them not making the playoffs.
Let's go 5.
You're gonna go 5 in.
I'm
between?
like I don't
You
know.
think one of them will make it, right?
I think one of them will make it.
Okay. Well, who do you think?
I think Edmonton.
You think so? You think Florida's not gonna make the playoffs?
I don't know. They're not doing too well right now.
Yeah, because they gotta wait until Kachuk comes back. in
That's right.
January.
And it's,
Like, will they
that's
survive until?
Yeah. Will they make it past then?
Okay.
I think Edmonton, they figure it out. They've been in this situation before where they're like, on the borderline. They figured it out in the past. So I think they get in.
the LA Kings will be in the Stanley Cup Finals
When this year?
this year.
0.
Zero chance.
0 chance.
0 chance.
0
Okay.
chance.
Okay.
Like I think they have a good team.
Yeah.
It's just I don't know. I think when they challenged that play last year, I think it did something to them.
But what if they don't? What if they don't play against Edmonton Oilers? What if Edmonton?
I don't know.
Oilers
I
don't make
think
the playoffs?
I think they do something else. I just think that just like
No?
just mentally like
Zero,
I don't
huh?
know how you come back from that. He like that one call threw away the whole game.
Okay. Sweden will win the Olympics this year with Leo Carlson leading the charge.
7.
You think there's
I think they have a good team and they have a lot of good pieces
okay.
and really good goaltending like Gustafsson and then.
So realistically, where do you like what
I
kind of
think right now there's like Olympics wise there's gonna be 4 teams to watch out for. You're gonna have Sweden. Is Russia even competing, or they're
No.
gonna? So they're not allowed to go at all. They're
Well,
not allowed.
we'll talk about that right after this, but yeah.
So like it's weird because like you have athletes that get to go compete, but they have to compete under the Olympic
Yeah,
banner,
but
right?
Not with.
So they're
hockey
not.
players.
They're not gonna do like an Olympic team and let them compete
No.
like that. Okay.
No. So it's Finland, Sweden, U.S., and Canada. I'm guessing those are the teams that you are. saying that's gonna
Well,
be-
then I had Russia, but I'm taking that
Yeah,
out. My
Russia.
yeah. If, I was gonna say okay, if not Russia, then maybe like Finland, and then Canada, U.S. and
I do
Sweden.
think Sweden's gonna have a good team, and Sweden will. I personally believe that they could.
I
Surprise.
think personally, like I think
Yeah.
it's gonna be Canada, U.S., especially
Okay.
if Russia's not there
Mm-hmm.
in the finals. But yeah, Sweden, like it's like anyone can win any night.
So, I think with Russia, like I was just thinking about them. You got you got Malkin.
Even with Team USA, do you think they let either Kachuk brother go? Like they both are injured right now. Like, do you think they sorry, with
They-
USA, do you
they
think,
will bring them.
You think so?
Yeah,
Either
will
teams
bring them.
teams will let them go
that will be an interesting one.
because
That would be
even
interesting.
because he's coming back January when the Olympics.
But
are
I
gonna
think
be,
I think because of the Olympics and how they have a agreement
where
with
they
the NHL,
they-
I don't think the teams can hold them back.
well even not that, but like player wise, like do you, like,
No,
you're
those
hurt?
guys are gonna come back. They're gonna play.
What do you
Even-
think's more
even with
important?
Austin Matthews, I think that Austin Matthews is supposed to do his surgery.
What do you think's like to these players? What do you think's more important, Olympic gold or Stanley Cup?
Well, I think for Kachuk right now it's gonna be Olympic gold. He's won 2 cups,
Yeah.
right? I think they're not gonna choose like right now. Austin Matthews right now, I think he's gonna come right for the Olympics.
Mm-hmm.
Like he's gonna be ready for that.
Okay.
So no, I think that's a big stage. They would definitely want to get that, and that's where I was gonna go with Malkin and Ovechkin. Right? They won everything, and this is their last chance for Olympics,
gold,
and
yeah.
they can't even play.
Like
Put the politics to the side, right? It's just sad that you got
for the athletes,
two
but
of
that's
the
that's
best
what
players. You know,
that's the crazy thing too is like
they can't even compete.
yeah, and the Olympics, it's not for like dang, it's supposed to be for the athletes,
Yeah.
right? Just to like see who's the best.
You're representing the country. It
and-
doesn't matter how things are
and
or
and
whatnot.
But do you think like let's say they let them compete under like the Olympic flag or just like
Yeah.
Russian Olympic Committee or whatever they
Yeah.
did for the other athletes? Do you think they go if they can't?
They
where-
will go. They will go. And I have, so I put up a lineup together, and you could kind of like tell me where you rate this against the other teams.
Mhm.
So this is my projections. You have Malkin centering the first line with Kaprizov and Kucherov.
Okay.
Nasty.
Yeah.
Second line is like I'm personally putting this Marchenko, Panarin, both playing wing, and you got Buchnevich centering that
Yep.
second line.
Okay.
Third line, I got Michkov on the wing with Ovechkin on the other side with Barbashev centering
That's
them.
crazy. Ovechkin on third line.
Yeah. Fourth line, you got Nemestikov centering that line with Nitushkin and Shashnikov.
Even who do you have as your goalie?
Well, no, hold on. I'll get you there. Then I got Dorofeev
Yeah.
and the guy from Boston, his long last name, Kushnetsov?
I don't know.
No, I don't know how to pronounce his
Russian
name.
name.
Yeah, but he's been playing really well. So I think he's going to be extra. And you got Tarasenko, Chinakov, and Voronikov, and Kostin.
As your scratches.
No, they're gone. They're snubbed.
Okay.
And then my defense, and this is the first time I would say that the Russian defense is actually looking good after a while. You got Sergachev, you got Prolov, you got Gavrikov, you got Zub, Orlov, and you got Zadorov
Yeah.
as your defense. You got Lyubushkin and Mirmanov as your extras, and you got Romanov as your snub who just got injured, right?
Yeah.
Unfortunately, and your goalies, you got Shishkin, you got Vasilevsky,
Yeah.
and you got Sorokin.
Like,
with
what do you
Bob
mean?
getting snubbed.
That's what I'm saying. It's like nuts.
Like, yes, other than the centers not looking as deep, but the wingers are so nasty. Your
Yeah.
defense is good. Your
You-
goaltending
because
is
he's like
top
top-notch.
notch.
You probably have the best goalies of the
Right.
entire tournament.
Yeah, well, you got. I mean, Team USA has amazing goalies. too,
Well,
right?
it's Ottinger and then
you got Ottinger, you got
Uh,
Hellebuck, and you got
Wall would probably be the
no, not Wall. USA's team. Who's the third goalie? Jeremy Swayman.
Swayman, but he's playing really good too. Well, like
Yeah.
good bounce back year, especially after like a lot of people were complaining that he got paid and
Yeah,
not doing well. But I think he's like actually keeping him in.
and I don't think Hellebuck should be the starting goaltender.
Yeah,
I think they should start with either
Ottinger?
Ottinger or Swayman.
Yeah.
I think they should go with Ottinger personally.
okay,
And then if he doesn't do well, then you give it to Swayman.
okay.
That's how I think they should roll.
mix it up.
Mix it up a little bit. But yeah, but just looking at that Russia team,
Yep.
if they were in the Olympics, like where do you put them? Where do you slot them?
Oh, the top four for sure. Like my top four were gonna be Sweden, Canada, USA, and then Russia, right?
Yeah.
But like you said, they're not.
Because that would That would be so great for Malkin or Ovechkin. Like personally, just
Well,
winning Olympic gold.
even
That's
for-
all they need.
I was gonna say even for hockey, man. Like
Yeah.
just watching,
Yeah.
like as a fan, like man, it's
It's
like
not-
the best
it's-
hockey.
It wasn't even last year. We're watching, like the four nations, and this year with the Olympics. Without Russia, it's not the same, man. They're
Yeah.
one of the original teams.
Yeah.
You could. A lot of people even say that hockey technically started in Russia. There's a lot of things like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
They say in Canada there's certain spots, and they're saying in Russia there's a lot of spots as well where it started. But just having one of the original teams, the first superpower,
Yeah.
and not being there is just
No,
it's just
not.
weird.
Especially because like it's you're supposed to have like the best players at
Yeah.
the Olympics and stuff, and when you don't,
Think about it, you got Kaprizov,
Yeah.
and you got Kucherov on the first line. You got like Ovechkin just
Yeah.
on the bottom end
no,
coming in. That's a deep team,
deep team.
right?
Yeah.
And you got Shashnikov as well. Like those guys, Ovechkin and Shashnikov, they throw their body around, so they could play bottom six roles.
Yeah.
So it's gonna look really
And
good.
even just the goaltending, like you,
Yeah.
you especially tournament hockey, you have a hot goalie.
yeah,
You can ride that goalie to the finals,
exactly. And they got 3 deep goalies,
Goalies,
man.
yeah.
It's not like a Team Canada situation
Yeah,
where
yeah.
we're looking at Bennington. We're like,
I
yo, do
believe in after the four nations. I believe.
No,
in
I know,
Bennington.
I understand, but I'm still saying like there's
Yeah.
still people are still questioning
Yeah,
our
yeah.
goaltending, right?
Yeah.
But with these teams, man, they're so deep. Like one goalie doesn't do well, you got a grade A.
Yeah,
like goalies won a Stanley Cup,
yeah. No.
right?
And Bobrovsky gets left out.
But Bobrovsky's left out. He's
Yeah,
snubbed
Yeah.
like crazy,
I
right?
don't know. So what you said, Sorokin?
So Sorokin's your so you're starting with
Vasilevsky, Sorokin.
Shesterkin.
Oh, Shesterkin
Vasilevsky is your backup, and then you got
Sorokin. I think they take Bobrovsky before Sorokin.
You think so? I
Yeah.
don't know. I think
Like
Sorokin hasn't been playing great this year as
Yeah,
much,
yeah.
but Bob hasn't either.
Yeah.
He hasn't been that great either.
But I
so
think it's up to debate.
Yeah.
If only they
It
put a
is,
team
it
in.
is.
Like we'll never know,
we'll
right?
never know, right? It
Yeah.
sucks, man. It would
Yeah.
be amazing. Just one last time, Ovechkin versus Crosby
Yeah.
in the Olympics,
Yeah.
right? It
Well,
would be amazing.
hopefully by next year, like they get all that stuff, like
No,
politics
but
aside.
it's gonna be too late. Ovechkin's already 40. It's done. Like if they can't make it to this Olympics, you're not
But-
gonna see
but-
him or Malkin. It's
Oh
done.
no, it's not even next year. Next year is not Olympics. So I'm
The-
thinking World Cup of Hockey would be the next thing.
2027.
No, 28. I think.
2028.
Yeah.
It's not that much.
I don't think he'll.
I mean, that's
put-
another
stay four.
probability for you, 0 to 10. Like you think Ovechkin's gonna be there or not?
Yeah, that's
You know
the
what I
thing,
mean? It's
right?
not.
Yeah.
It's very slim,
yeah.
right? Even Malkin. Well, Malkin's another example. Like, do
Yeah.
you think Malkin's gonna be there? Because they're the same age.
Yeah.
Nobody's
Which
not
is
talking
nuts.
about that, right?
And but Malkin, like he's found his legs again or something.
Yeah.
Like, he's playing nuts too.
Playing amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So another thing we're looking at jerseys, memorabilia.
Oh,
we're
yeah,
looking at
like
all the prices
prices.
going up.
Yeah, it's nuts.
Yeah. So
Even like I just recently got into like collecting like I guess hockey cards and
Yeah.
stuff like that. And like it's crazy how expensive this stuff is.
yeah,
Like $150 a pack almost, right? And that's just like
nuts.
for like 8 packs and stuff like that. It's crazy because like you remember growing up as a kid, you used to be able to get hockey cards for like so cheap.
I used to
and
go to the
stuff.
dollar store sometimes. You get those packs,
Yeah.
Yeah. If I was like, if I did my house chores,
But you
I would
know,
get like a couple of loonies.
yeah, even
that's it.
even like tickets in the NHL and stuff like that, like across everywhere. I think a lot of it has to do with resellers.
Yeah, it's resellers. It's
And
resellers
that's what's
everywhere.
just driving the price up for everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like Cole Roger was talking about FIFA tickets.
Yeah.
Right. And he was in line, is ready to go, and then they were just sold out.
Sold
Yeah,
out.
bots came,
Bots,
took
yeah,
everything.
yeah.
And now they're gonna just double the prices.
Yeah.
And that's it. That
No.
problem's never gonna be fixed. And memorabilia is the same way.
No.
Um,
Same thing like like new releases for stuff, like you do
Yeah.
it, bots come, buy everything out, and then it's like it's not only hockey, it's like the same.
it's
everything.
everywhere. It's everywhere. And like
And
you're
just-
looking at jerseys as well, right? The prices have gone up quite a bit now.
Yeah. No,
Okay.
like even I was like doing research, like a starter jersey back in the day, it was like just $50, and now
Yeah.
it's like almost like
The
if you
one-
want,
it's $130 without the name or anything.
yeah,
Goes up to 180, and then you want to get authentic jerseys, and they
It's like
actually have the
four-
commercials on them.
yeah, it's like
They're
400
bucks.
bucks, yeah, which is
Right?
nice.
Yeah,
Nuts.
like, but I don't know, man. I don't
Like
know whoever
imagine,
wants to wear with a
no, but even like
God.
in terms of like kids, like that's where I think of it, like growth of the game, because these are the people that are gonna be watching the game in the future, and like they're the ones that you gotta kind of get their interest and stuff like that too. Like imagine how many kids will never go get to see the Leafs play just because
yeah.
people can't afford tickets and stuff like that.
I mean, even memorabilia, like having even hockey cards, like technically, it was supposed to be like for kids.
yeah,
Generally, that's how it
yeah, you
started.
used to get
Now
them in
it's
like packs of gum and stuff like
yeah,
that, right?
Now it's just grown adults,
No,
they're just
no,
collecting
collecting
cards.
it.
Like, all right, if I get this card, you were talking to me about a Demidov.
Yeah,
right?
so the set, I get the artifacts set. And this year, like I guess the big chase or the one that everyone's trying to go for is like the Demidov autographed rookie patch or something like that. It comes with a patch, and then it's like apparently that card's like a 10K card, which is nuts.
Yeah.
So it's like pretty much these cards, they're not like for collecting and stuff like that no more. It's like you're trying to hit the lottery.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Yeah.
You're just buying all these packs so that you can just go hit the lotto.
That's it, pretty much it. Which is nuts.
It's changed, man. It's changed how everybody looks at memorabilia.
No, like even for me, like growing up, like I didn't collect it as serious as now, but like flip, I get a card and it'll be like a Sundin card or something like that. And even if it's just like a base card, that card's like priceless to me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just because I love the player so much and stuff like that. And it's just like, it's kind of sad because stuff gets priced out and like these kids will never enjoy it the same, I guess.
Yeah. It's not the same love anymore. Now it's just you're not looking at the card and you're like, oh my God, this is the card. I used to like when I used to have cards, right? I used to play around with them.
Oh yeah. Well, even like what you have here, like you have the Crosby up here, the
Yager with the
Rangers and then
Howe.
And like even stuff like that, like it's just like it's like a dying thing, right?
Yeah.
Even like I was looking at buying some, and there's like some limited edition one or something like that where they only release a certain number, like $700 for like a figure.
Yeah.
And it's
I told you, man. I just had a lady. She's like, she had in her box. Her kid moved out.
Yeah, just trying to get rid of it.
And they're like, well, we're trying to sell the house, and I have all these random players. She just took a picture of them, and I just zoomed in. I'm like, oh, okay, all right. There's all these players. Cool, I'll grab them.
No.
And then I just paid like $70 and took them all.
Oh, it's nuts, man.
So, but other than that, all other people, they're like selling it. They're like, each guy is like $40. I was like, I'm not spending that much money. That's insane.
Yeah.
So now I have them. I'm like, all right, cool.
No, but even like things like that, like we're always talking about on the podcast, like, hey, how does the NHL grow the game? So I think like that has to do a big part with it too, right?
Yeah.
Just like affordability of the game. Like even you're talking like Sweden, it's like apparently 25% cheaper to play like youth hockey and stuff.
Youth hockey is almost 25% cheaper than in Canada.
Yeah.
And that's the reason why I was telling you, like, that's an option. If you feel like, your kid's 10 years old and he has a lot of talent, like Sweden is a good option.
But even like just to get kids into it, I think it's good. Like, they get to go out, build like teamwork and stuff like that. You're in a team environment, and even just to get out of the house, get some exercise, stuff like that.
Agreed.
I think it's like you need more stuff like this.
I agreed.
It doesn't have to be hockey, like anything like that, but across the board, like everything is more expensive.
I mean, even today we're gonna go play
shinny,
right?
yeah.
And it's just a bunch of guys trying to learn how to skate.
Yeah.
Right. So,
and it's just like us, like older guys, I guess now that we're finally working and
Yeah.
we got a little bit of adult money.
Yeah.
And we can finally afford the stuff that we couldn't get when we were kids, right?
Yeah. Cause I've been playing for a while, but I'll like slow down for everybody else and play at their speed. It's okay. Like, I just love skating around anyways.
It's just fun.
So
even just
fun,
to go
right?
hang out with the guys and stuff like that. And sometimes it's just nice to see guys like take an interest in this stuff. And it's like when like, kids, they show their interest, but they just don't get the opportunity.
With adults, especially if you don't learn how to skate at a certain age, like a lot of people, they just get embarrassed. Yeah. And they're like, well, it's like kind of like swimming in a way, but swimming is like
I get it.
Save lives.
No,
swimming,
100%.
right? But with skating, it's like you hit a certain age, you're like, oh, if my kid learns how to skate, then I'm okay. So
yeah. And they just pass it on and like, it's too late for me. But
like I try to get my dad on the ice. I'm like, hey, like don't worry, I'll walk you. And he's like, no, I got back injuries. I'm not doing anything.
Too
I'm
scared.
Like, all right,
I
get it. I'm not gonna force.
Even my girlfriend, like we went skating last year, and I was trying to show her skating. We put her in lessons and stuff. It was like fun. I'm like, hey.
Yeah.
And it's just fun, like going out, right? So
yeah.
No, encourage everyone listening. Hey, if you get a chance, like pick it up or
There's always free skates. Like, you'd be surprised. Like you go at lunchtime. If you're even working from home.
No. Even
I'm not promoting it. But,
no.
In general, but like
go for a break.
You just go for like half-hour skate.
Yeah.
At the community center, you're paying like
not even community, especially now that it's winter and the city of Toronto does a good job where they flood all these tennis courts and you have ice. Just go for a skate.
Just go for a skate. Yeah.
And you'd be surprised, like even like in the afternoons and stuff, like you get decent games out there too.
Yeah. It starts filling up.
Yeah.
You make new friends.
And make new friends, meet new people.
Exactly.
Get out there.
Yeah, for sure.
They need to figure this stuff out with like thing. I think that's maybe something NHL does. Like, I don't know, maybe let's say they in the collective bargaining agreement, I know it won't happen, but let's say you put aside a certain amount of money just to grow the game. Like call it, I don't know, the Manveer Fund.
The Manveer Fund. I mean,
I think it'd be good. Like, cause hey, even future growth, this is what will promote it, right?
You Hockey Night in Canada was doing that a while back, where they used to go to random towns.
Yeah,
and they'll have the show there.
Yeah.
While they were
what was it? The hometown
hockey, right?
or something like that.
Yeah. So maybe they just need to have something a little more bigger than that.
Bigger than that, yeah.
And just kind of grow it.
It was just like equipment wise, like now a hockey stick's like $400 if you want like a high end stick, right?
Yeah,
which is crazy.
It's expensive, man. Even for beer league, like I remember I used to pay like $350 for registration.
Yeah,
and now we're sitting at almost $600.
No. Even like tonight we're gonna go play.
Yeah,
the place that we rent, it used to be the cheapest ice that you could get because it's outdoors.
Yeah.
And now we're gonna go rent it, and the price went up like $40. I'm like, that's nuts, right?
Yeah, that's just happening everywhere. Anything you want to buy, anything you want to do, all the prices are going up everywhere, right?
Yeah, so, that's just our little gripe, I guess.
Hockey, we're talking about a World Cup of Hockey in 2028.
Yeah. What city do you think?
Yo, I'm not even just city. What country?
Do
you think you want to keep it back here in Canada?
Well,
the US?
the last. Do you think they go international?
They should. I think they should do what they do World Juniors. So World Juniors, they always choose one country. Like they'll go to Canada, and then they'll go to Europe, and then they'll come back.
So is it just back and forth?
Back and forth. They'll come to North America, pick one place, and then they'll go back. They'll go back to Europe.
I think with World Cup of Hockey, because the NHL is pretty much the one running it. I think they're gonna go wherever the money is.
But they're gonna make revenue no matter what.
I think they make more revenue here.
I think they're gonna make more revenue there.
Do you think that?
I believe so. Like I think they're gonna still be full no matter what.
Yeah.
But I just think like it's fans that don't watch.
You know what they need to do?
Hmm?
You know what they need to do?
What do they
They need to get hockey big in like Dubai or something like that in those Middle East countries, and have them pay to
I
host
went to Dubai Mall, man. They have a nice hockey rink
there.
Yeah.
No, but imagine how much money they would put into it, because like what you saw the World Cup and how much money they put into that. But even like with all the stuff that they're doing, like that line project we were talking about yesterday, and all the money they're throwing into that, imagine. And even with UFC, like you go out there and you see the UFC events that they have there, it's nuts. Yeah,
I think maybe this is the one that would have been. It would be nice maybe if it's in Sweden or even Switzerland. I think would be awesome.
Yeah.
But I think Sweden would be a good starting point, and then from there come back. The next one, okay. Let's just say hypothetically, it's not going to be Sweden from my point. Let's just say it's North America. I think the spots they should choose this time is Vancouver and Seattle.
Okay, that would be good too. That way you get a balance of both, right?
Because this is what they did, Montreal and Boston, right?
Yep.
The last one.
Yep.
So this one do Vancouver and
I know.
Seattle.
I saw something this morning where they said Toronto's not going to put a bid in. I don't think they wanted to.
Yeah.
So I think they're saying they'd announce it.
But I liked how they did the back and forth.
Yeah.
But it would be nice. I think Vancouver, Seattle, just do those two.
What about if they just host it in like Canada? Just do Edmonton, Calgary.
That would be nice. I think there's options. It's just that because it's starting from technically from scratch.
Yeah.
So okay, it's World Cup of Hockey. Is it going to be like the 4 nations, or are they just
no
have all the teams?
I think 8 teams. I think the last one was 8 teams.
Yeah.
So I think it'll be like limited.
Are they going to do the young guns and all that stuff?
No, I think that.
Are they going to do countries?
I think it was countries, but I think. Excuse me.
Because they did Team North America and stuff.
No, I think you're thinking All-Star Game.
No. When they did it back in 2016, I think that's the first one they did.
Okay.
They had an under 23 team, North America
didn't know
team. Yeah.
I thought that was.
No, man.
That's I thought that was the All-Star Game.
No.
Rising Stars and stuff like that.
No, they had the Hockey World Cup of Hockey. Let's check World Cup of Hockey.
I'm kind of curious.
You keep talking. Let me check.
Yeah, I don't know. Like when I remember, I thought it was just countries, and then I didn't know they had a Young Guns team or.
Yeah, it's like the 2016 one. 8 elite teams. I'm telling you, it's like the 2016 one. It seems like it.
Well, and so what was the 2016? What were the countries?
It was Canada, Sweden, Finland. Then they had a Europe team.
Oh, they just had a generic Europe.
Yeah, guys like Kopitar and stuff. They were playing on that. They had Russia, and they had Team North America, Team Canada. So like North America had their own team, which was just derived of under 23 players, and then your Team Canada, which honestly it was a massive gimmick. I hated it.
Okay.
Yeah. Because there were a lot of players on under 23 team that could have easily just made Team Canada. That team was actually more fun.
Yeah, because it's just all the fast skaters.
Yeah, it was all the fast skaters, right? So I hope they don't do that. I honestly,
I want to go
I think
more
they
country.
just keep it conventional, like keep it very conventional with the countries,
Yeah.
8 countries. But yeah, I think
I think-
because they're reviving this thing,
Yeah.
and it seems like they're gonna only have it in North America. It
Even
doesn't seem
if
like
they
they're
go
doing it
like,
in
let's
Europe.
say like they don't do a Young Guns team, but let's say they do just like a rest of the world team. That would
But
be
that's
okay
so
too.
gimmicky. Like, where are they gonna take this?
No, just anyone,
Europe?
like I guess any countries, like just so they get representation, right? Like because you're saying like, oh, Germany, they won't.
Because they want to, yeah, because they want to get their players. To
Yeah,
play, but
and I think it's just the NHL. I think it's just the NHL
thing.
players. Yeah.
You know, honestly, instead of doing that, just do the 4 nations. I personally feel. I think
You
4
think so?
nations is just better. Because you got all your players, and it's more competitive hockey. If you got teams like Team North America, what you're gonna say?
Well, I
you're
think
gonna put Celebrini on Team North America.
let's go through the big teams that like are decently competitive. You got your Sweden, Finland.
Yeah.
Would you throw Switzerland in there?
Well, doesn't have enough players in the
NHL, but they're decent when they play
They're
international.
decent. If you take all the players from other
Yeah,
leagues
yeah.
and stuff, it would be fun.
Yeah,
But that's the whole point of a World Cup. World
Yeah.
Cup should be the best
best
players in the world,
Yeah.
right?
But I think it falls off like after that. Like you see when they do the World Cup of soccer, like now it's more than 36 teams, I think, or something like that.
Yeah.
And like, can you get 36 hockey teams?
No.
Like like let's say they have to play like India or something like that. The score would be
No,
like
like
fucking,
well, you got teams like Kazakhstan, Belarus, like you got a bunch of other teams, and even Italy could form a team together too.
but even still, like the scores would be it wouldn't.
No, it wouldn't be, of course, and it's gonna be lopsided.
Yeah.
But then you kind of
Yeah, at least you start right.
right. You start like that, or maybe have it like a Champions League type of thing situation where you have like the best teams who make it on top, and then you got another championship,
Oh, like a Europa League type
like a
thing.
Europa League.
Yeah,
Right, and then whatever team is there, they're eligible they made it onto the top, and the teams that didn't make it on the top, they move it to the bottom.
or like a
And
relegation style.
relegation style.
I don't think the NHL will ever even entertain that.
Yeah. Well, that's why you got to think outside the box.
Box, yeah.
If you're gonna think about these like gimmicky things, then I think a lot of people tune in for the 4 nations.
I was gonna say
I'm not gonna tune into that. If there's Team North America's team.
So,
Europe
the 4
and stuff,
nations. How often is that happening? That's not every year, is it?
well,
That's-
they're never. I mean, I think this is gonna replace that.
so there's
That's what it seems like, because the last one happened last year,
okay.
which was 2024. This one's 2028, so that means they're gonna have one every 4 years.
Or maybe okay.
That's why.
No, well, the last one before this was
2016.
2016.
Yeah.
So
but then
COVID happened. Yeah.
2020.
Yeah.
That's why they did it in 2024.
Okay.
So it was a gap, 8 years. But I think if you're gonna have if you're gonna have the best of the best, then just do 4 nations. But if you're gonna do World Cup of
But I
hockey,
think-
you gotta do it properly.
well, even
It can't just be all NHL players.
well, let's say 6. So where were we when we were talking? We were saying okay. So Finland, Sweden,
Yeah.
Czech Republic, maybe.
Then they don't have enough players in the NHL. That's another
Okay,
problem.
Czech-
Like you may
Germany
you
won't-
may squeeze it. Maybe
Germany
maybe
won't.
Czech Republic could squeeze enough players. But you're gonna find a lot of guys who are gonna be in the AHL or something that you're gonna have to call up.
NHL. So let's say Russia. Let's say they figure stuff
Sure,
out
they
by
figure it
then.
out. Then yeah, Russia has enough players.
So then there's 3, and then USA, Canada.
Yeah.
5 teams.
And even the projections I gave of all the Russian players, that's just all of players from the NHL. There's
NHL.
players in the KHL as well
KHL.
that could crack the lineup, maybe play center, which I'm not sure of.
Yeah.
Right. So yeah, the World Cup of hockey, if you're gonna do it, it has to be done properly, right? It's like Canada Cup when it used to be back in the days. It was like it's such a big thing for
Yeah.
Canadians and for Russians.
I think well, even Canada Cup. I think it was just like the politics. Like
Yeah.
I know we say
No,
put
it is,
politics aside,
but
but
people want. That's why 4 nations. That's what made it so good
Entertaining.
for everybody. Because like, it's
well,
like
you know,
you're
the 4.
representing
I'll
your
tell you
countries.
this: the 4 nations. I think the reason why it was such a success was because all that trade talk happened and
No, I
all
get
that
it.
stuff too. And I think that fueled even more fire into it as well.
No, true.
So I think like
But when is international teams playing, what you're gonna see in the Olympics, and this happened in the past too, when Canada won in 2010.
Mhm.
I don't know if you remember that, man. It was like people felt it from both sides.
Yeah.
Right. Whenever you're playing for your country, you're watching your country. All the people, around you,
Everyone,
they're all
yeah.
everybody's cheering
Yeah,
for
yeah.
the same country, right?
No.
So it feels awesome.
who thought
So-
Maple Leaf and
Yeah,
Montreal
nobody's-
fans can hold hands?
Yeah, only time.
Yeah.
Only time. So yeah, just like if you're gonna do it, World Cup, you're gonna have to have all the other leagues, and the NHL is not gonna have all their players. They can't showcase all their players. Maybe they're losing some money there, but
Mhm.
see, that's what it is. That's why I don't believe that the NHL want. If NHL is going that route where they're only doing the NHL players, that means they're telling the rest of the fans that we're not growing the game. We're just growing our own players. We're
Yeah.
only growing our own.
But do you
game.
think-
we're not growing
but-
globally?
Like in terms of like money wise, like okay, like NHL players, like for the longest time they didn't want to go play international because they didn't want to get hurt. Like,
Yeah.
what do you think about these other leagues? Like sure they're not big.
No, but then you got to do revenue sharing, man. You have to.
I don't know. I don't think you'll ever see that.
Then NHL's.
I think so. Here's my thing, is I don't think the NHL runs the World Cup of Hockey. I think it's got to be like I think it's got to be IIHF that runs it, right? And
but then the NHL doesn't want to be no part of it. They don't want no part of it.
That's what I'm saying.
You know what I mean? How are you gonna have?
Well, I think even then it's up to the players. Like remember Ovechkin, he sat out the All-Star game because I think they didn't let him go to the Olympics or something like that, or like he was really upset with that. So I think even the players, I think they want to go play.
They want to play. Yeah.
It's just and maybe it comes up in the collective bargaining agreement.
No, it will come.
Yeah.
I think that will be a hot topic for sure. Yeah. They will definitely talk about that. But I'm just saying
that's why
we were talking about this like a month ago. We're like, okay, if you want to grow Germany, if you want to go France or England or what, how are you gonna grow them if they finally find 2 or 3 players? How are you gonna grow it if they can't even they can't even be part of this,
you know what's like, you see it a lot in ball hockey, just because I follow that a little bit more too. But it's players that play for like Team India and stuff like that. They're all Canadians.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So like I think like even like Cristobal Huet, like he played for France, but I think he's from Canada as well. Or something like that. Or he came here super young.
Yeah.
And I think that's maybe the way it has to go. Like, yeah, I know, like it's gonna be tough because like you don't want to.
The conventional way of having players from all over the world, it's gonna hurt you in the like short term, but in the long term, it's gonna grow the game. You're gonna have. If you know how you're talking about like soccer, they have like 38 teams and they're about to go to 40 something. The next one, right?
Yeah.
How do you go that? How do you?
How
can Canada? How can the NHL or hockey think about even going to 16?
But you know what it is too. Like with soccer, it's different, right? Because I think it's that ease of access thing. Whereas like all you need is boots and a ball.
I understand, but
with
there
hockey,
are a lot of rich. There's still a lot of rich hockey countries out there that they're not going to be part of this because they don't have enough players.
Yeah.
Like think about what's the probability of one country, let's just say for example Hungary, right, growing 21 players in the NHL. Then being part of the World Cup. It's not possible. It's never going to happen.
No, but that's why I'm going the other route where it shouldn't be run by the NHL. Like I think it should be like an IIHF tournament, and it should actually be like an actual World Cup.
Yeah, which I mean, technically they do have that.
They do, but it's like.
But then nobody watches it here. But everybody in Europe watches it.
But the problem is with that too is like they always do it at the end of the season.
No, they do it when the playoffs.
That's right.
Are going on.
The playoffs are going off, so all the players that don't go to the
playoffs,
they go there.
Yeah.
But
even then, like Crosby was there last year, and I didn't watch anything because
no. But I think that's the thing too, like the timing. Whereas if let's say they come to an agreement with the IHF, like not only like the NHL, but like across Europe and all those other teams, and they say, hey, like, we're gonna block off our schedules for this amount of time, or these 3 or 4 weeks, however long it takes, and say, hey, every 4 years we're gonna do a World Cup of Hockey. I think that'll be good.
Just do it in the month of February, right?
Yeah,
it's great.
Yeah,
just do it then.
And I think it'll be good for the players too. Like they get a little bit of a break too.
Yeah. No, that's a good idea. It's just. See, that's where the greed. I think that's where you're gonna see the greed for the NHL. The World Cup of Hockey. I mean, I'll look more into it afterwards.
Yeah.
But I have a feeling it's the same thing they did in 2016. They're gonna do it all over. That 2016 thing was it was an absolute disaster. I hope. So my thing is, if we're gonna just end this topic up, I hope they learned from the 4 nations, and they took that as an example of what succeeds.
Mm-hmm.
That 2016 did not succeed. It was not run properly. But if they do it like the 4 nations, if they follow that route where you have the best of the best players and you're playing for your countries only, even if it's 8 teams or 6 teams, just make sure the teams they're full rostered and they're all playing against each other. After that, you could maybe if you want to do 6 teams this time, you want to do 8 teams next time, 10 teams, slowly
just grow it.
But it has to grow. It can't just be
same thing.
Yeah, Team North America, Team Sweden. It's not.
No, I think it's too generic. And I think even like
Team Europe.
Yeah, I think as a fan too, I think like if you can unite under a flag.
Yeah.
Whereas if it's just Europe, it's just like you know what I mean. You can't.
Like I get it. Anse Kopitar is playing for Slovenia, and there's no real team here in the NHL, right? But he still competes internationally.
But that's what I mean, right? Like it like. just a general fan, like, you know what I mean? You're gonna like, we're talking about, like, I guess like baseball is a bit different, but, or like soccer, let's say World Cup, like same thing. Like so many people don't follow, like the MLS and like soccer and stuff like that. But when they're going to the Olympics is a perfect example. No one follows these athletes outside. Like, who cares about like the fastest man? Like, no one cares about this stuff. But when they're going to compete at the Olympics, like,
it's a big thing.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, everyone's.
But this one right now is in Milan, right? So it's really good. It's kind of central in
Europe
as well. So, you have maybe Slovenia.
Well,
I'm not even sure what team, but like, imagine if one of the players, he's kind of like, all the young kids are looking at Kopitar, and he's getting a couple of wins. Next thing you know, you're rising the rest of your country up.
Yeah,
you create four. I think create 4 Kopitars.
I think even
years, you know what I mean?
timing wise too, it's decent, because like for us, the games would probably be like around, let's say, like 3:00.
Yeah, it'll be a little earlier.
So kids finish school, you get home right after work, and get the game on.
We'll be sitting on the train, man, watching
yeah,
games.
It's like perfect time.
Yeah.
Well, I'm kind of glad it's not in China, because then you're probably.
Oh, that's gonna be hard. For sure. It's gonna be
it'll be like 8 a.m. games.
8 a.m. games, which is still not
bad.
You're just gonna be at work watching it.
Yeah.
Your boss is gonna be watching it too. No.
Yeah, even like what was it the World Cup or something? No, it was the last Olympics, I think.
Yeah, the Olympics. Yeah.
Yeah, we had the games going on or at work.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I was doing the same
in the
thing.
calf. Yeah.
Yeah. Everybody's watching it.
Yeah.